Hello and welcome to the Sports Perspective. I'm Hayden Grove.
And I'm Jordan Elwood. Well, Hayden, it's our last full episode of the semester.
Time flies when you're having fun, and it's been a great semester. We'll update you on our Sports Perspective schedule throughout the rest of the semester, but in the meantime, we have a lot to talk about, so let's get right to it.
On Saturday, Ohio State students flocked to the Woody Hayes Athletic Center for the annual Student Appreciation Practice, hosted by Urban Meyer and the Ohio State football program. With so much taking place for fans, reporter Michaela Street was there to break down all the action.
There's a lot going on today at the Woody Hayes Athletic Center, where students were able to get up close to the action and have their support not go unnoticed. Thousands of students filled the Woody Hayes Athletic Center Saturday morning to cheer on the football team and even participate in some drills.
I thought it was awesome. I really did. You know, I heard we had about 2,500 here, which is the most we've ever had. And you know, the purpose of the event is to give the students ownership of the program, and I think without question that we were able to do that today. And I know it makes everyone happy, and you know, players, coaches, all the staff, to see the students out here and for us just to say thanks, because without them we can't do what we do.
Students had the chance to get an inside look in the locker room and were also able to encourage some fellow Buckeyes during an intramural flag football championship. Students were excited to have a more personally tailored Buckeye experience.
I was really excited about today. I love painting up for Blacko. Football is my favorite sport to watch and cheer for, and I love our Buckeyes and they're great. So coming out and being able to cheer for them even out of practice, that just makes it 10 times better for me.
We were really getting pumped up, and then seeing them get pumped up and seeing them really get into practice and doing it all for us, so it was really fun.
This year's practice featured the highly anticipated fastest student semifinal races, which determined who gets to test their speed in a final race against Dontre Wilson at the spring game.
We have those 5 people that made the finals they are unbelievably fast. I mean, I think if I remember correctly, of that group, no one ran any slower than a 4.58, which is unbelievable. You know, just for the average student, you know, I mean, I can't believe that. I mean, to me, it's unbelievable. So it'll be tough.
Yeah, I was really impressed. My friend right here, man, I've been knowing him before on the student races things, and I knew what type of athlete he was, so I knew I was going to have some kind of competition.
I was just trying to get the best time as possible in the 40s. So.
Do you practice and train at all?
I'm on the club team, so that's about the only training I do is for club football for Wilson. So. Oh yeah, I came in with the attitude because I know some of the football players, so I've been talking trash all week. So
okay.
Definitely. I'm trying to represent for the students, so if anything, it's going to help me get better.
Although this day was intended for the students, perhaps it was the players who got the most out of the experience.
It means a lot. I think they appreciate it, but I think we appreciate it a lot more that they're out there every game, really live and everything. So it's good to get back to them. You know?
I mean, it's great to come out and get back to the fans. You know, they'll come out in that cold weather. They'll be there every game out there screaming all 4 quarters. You know, I mean, it's important to come back and get back to them.
It just shows that we care, that we appreciate the students and what they do for us, but we're also, as Ohio State, just one big family.
After the practice, fans were able to meet and mingle with the coaches and players.
I mean, we always give back, and that's one thing that we emphasize, giving back. You know, the student fan base is 30,000 students every game. So I mean, that's important to give back to them.
Today is a big day for Ohio State. Really, when we get to show the students that we really appreciate them for all they do during the season. So today was definitely a big day.
That's very important because they do a lot for us and keep us going during the games and school session and everything. It's just a big deal.
What it says and what we hope it conveys is that we really care, because we really do. I mean, absolute sincerity that we care about the students. You know, we want them to be on our side. We want to be one with them, and we want to do everything in our power to do stuff with the student body and let them know that without them we can't have success. So you know, I hopefully from outside looking in, I would just hope that, you know, everyone would look at this and say, wow, you know, the Buckeyes care, because we do care. I mean, we can't do what we do without them.
The finals for the student speed race will take place at the Shoe for the spring game on Saturday, April 12th. Reporting for Buckeye TV, I'm Michaela Street.
Before the Buckeyes practiced for their fellow students, the defensive backs and tight ends offered their thoughts on spring practice and the battles taking place at each position. Take a look.
Nick's had a phenomenal spring so far, and and obviously getting a few more reps that, you know, Jeff's a little nicked up. So each of those reps are opportunities to get better and improve. And, you know, I don't, you know, how long you guys were in here tonight. He was able to make a lot of plays today, and he's more physical to point of attack and blocking, and he's doing a great job of managing the X's and O's. And, boy, I mean, he's having a great spring. Marcus is a young guy that just got to learn to do everything well. He'll have spurts where he does some things really well. Then he has spurts that he looks like a doggone freshman, and our job is to get him looking good all the time.
I want you to know that we're going to play more than two. Garyon is right in the mix. Eli Apple has had a very good spring. You know, he's over some health issues that we really had gone undetected, and so I'm really excited about that. And I'm eager, and I'm going to tell you what, those two freshmen coming in are going to have a chance to play. We're going to play more in two corners, that's for sure.
Vacancy. It's fun. It's fun. You know, it brings out the best of us every day, and you know, it's not like. You know, it's not like none of us are just giving it to someone. We're all trying to take it. We're all trying to do whatever we got to do to be on the field any way we can. And you know, it's just bringing out the best of us. And that's all you want is for guys to just go hard every day. And you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. Just keep on going hard, because that's what Coach Meyer wants. He wants us 4 to 6 A to B, and that's what we're doing right now.
When Coach Withers left, one of the things that I talked Coach Meyer about right away was we need to start meeting together. We need to start spending more time together as a cohesive unit. And so Chris and I are able to do that and spend time together, and that's worked out really well. You know, he's got good energy, he's got good passion. Everett was a good coach. You know, it's just but we're playing a style of defense that is very appealing to me as a corners coach, and a lot of the stuff that I believe in, and so I'm very, very excited about that.
Coach Combs, Coach Ass, even Coach Johnson, you know, when everybody came, new spring, we just blew the whole thing up, got it started over, and that's what we're doing. Just pressing up every single time and just go at it. And if they catch one, whatever. If they don't, that's great, because that's the whole point. We're not going to let them catch a ball. We're going to continue to do that.
Yeah, we're missing too many kicks. Yeah. You know, snap, hold, kick, those are all new guys. You got a new holder, you got a new snapper, you got a new kicker. It takes time. And because of the rules, we're not allowed to work with them. You know, only like this is the 9th day where they're allowed to have a ball and go kick and do that kind of stuff. That's challenging. So we're a ways away. They've got some work to do.
When we get back, we'll have a sit-down with an Ohio State national champion, as well as a look at the week ahead in Ohio State athletics. Stick around.
Just a few short weeks ago, wrestler Logan Stieber became the most decorated wrestler in Ohio State history as he won his 3rd consecutive national championship. Following the big victory, Stieber was able to sit down with Buckeye TV to talk about the most recent championship.
Competing alongside Stieber in the national championships was Buckeye senior Nick Heflin, who lost a close 2-1 decision to Missouri's Jaden Cox. After winning his 3rd consecutive national championship, Stieber is confident that he can win one more in the final year of his collegiate career.
While he may never don an Ohio State uniform again, Aaron Craft is still getting recognition for his work with the Buckeyes. This past Thursday, it was announced that Craft was named the 2013-2014 National Defensive Player of the Year by the National Association of Basketball Coaches. Craft became the 2nd Buckeye in the past 10 years to receive the award, as former Ohio State center Greg Oden won it during the 2006-2007 season, his only year at Ohio State. Along with Oden, Craft joins the likes of current NBA players such as Victor Oladipo, Tim Duncan, Shane Battier, and Kenyon Martin, who also won the award since it started in 1986.
Months after our partners over at the Lantern broke a story involving Ohio State cheerleading coach Lene Buckman and a couple of her assistants, each of whom was fired following multiple sexual harassment investigations, Ohio State has hired a new Spirit Squad head coach. Ben Schreiber, the former head cheerleading coach at the University of Delaware, returns to his alma mater to become the new head cheerleading coach for the Buckeyes after cheering for Ohio State from 2004 to 2007. At Delaware, where he spent the last 5 years, Schreiber was also the fitness coordinator for the Blue Hens.
This week in Ohio State Athletics features the annual Ohio State Spring Football Game, which will take place at Ohio Stadium following the completion of the Ohio State men's lacrosse game against Michigan that starts at the Shoe at 11. Baseball and softball will also be in action this upcoming weekend as the baseball team takes on Penn State and the softball team battles Purdue. Each of those games will be at home at Bill Davis Stadium and Buckeye Field, respectively. Women's lacrosse will be in action on Sunday afternoon as they take on Penn State in Columbus starting at 1.
Well, Jordan, as this is the last full-length episode of The Sports Perspective for this semester, I just wanted to say it's been a pleasure working with you.
It's been a pleasure working with you too, Hayden, and to keep you updated on The Sports Perspective, we'll have 2 shortened episodes left of the semester where you'll be seeing some new faces.
That's right, but be on the lookout for the Buckeye TV Live special, which will happen on April 14th at 7 p.m. Thanks so much for watching this week.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Have a good evening.